Namaskar and welcome. And today we have with us two very special people. I would say one is from the vibrant world of politics, the dynamic and spirited Dr. Vijay ji, who is the former MLA and a key figure in the BJP, and from shaping policies to fostering global connections. He definitely is a true ambassador of Bharat. And joining him is our very own Padma Shri recipient, chairman of Parekh Worldwide Media, who is an ardent advocate of India, and of course you all know him, that is Dr. Sudhir Parekh. Namaskar to both of you and welcome to ITV Gold.
Pranam, Namaskar, Jai Hind, and a good day to all the viewers of Gold TV.
Absolutely, and I want to say, Jai Siya Ram, and I see you have this beautiful figure of, Ram Temple right here. So I want to know the story and why it's here.
You see, well, I was at the Aayodhya Mandir disputed site in 1990 and 1992. I was accompanying the then grand leader of the Aayodhya Ram Mandir, revered octogenarian now, of course, Lal Krishna Advani ji. And when Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the Bhumi Pujan of the Aayodhya Ram Temple on 5th August 2020, later on I said how I could contribute to this great and grand temple. And I was successful later on with the assistance of friends, well-wishers, Ram Bhakt like Dr. Sudhir Parekh and others. I was able to collect the holy river and ocean waters of 156 countries. We got them in India during COVID pandemic times when people could not travel from one country to another. And the best part was we packed them in each water in a copper lota with the name of the country and the flag.
Wow.
And last year we did the Jal Abhishek of the Aayodhya Ram Mandir in the presence of Champat Rai, the senior pracharak who was overseeing the construction of the Aayodhya Ram Mandir, along with the other illuminaries of the Sangh Parivar, religious leaders, ambassadors, high commissioners, and 41 countries, non-resident Indians who had converged in Ayodhya at a call. So after that, I took it upon myself that I would present these Aayodhya Ram Mandir replicas to the who's who of the world, because it is through them that we send the message. This Aayodhya Ram Mandir denotes Vasudev Kutumbakam. This world is one great family. On my current trip overseas, I have presented it to the Guyana President, Dr. Muhammad Irfan Ali, to the Guyana Vice President, Bharat Jagdev, to the President of Suriname, Chandrika Prashad Chand Santoki, to the current Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda, Jason Brown, and also to the Sen Kitts, 20 years long, who was the Prime Minister of that country and the current Foreign Minister, to them. And I consider it to be a privilege and honor that on my sojourn to United States of America, I would present it to Dr. Sudhir Parekh, who is the savior of the humanity, who is not only a media person, but a person who is revered, who is widely appreciated in Republic of India. So with all the reverence, I bought this replica of the Aayodhya Ram Mandir all the way from India to present to Dr. Parekh.
Wow, that's amazing. I think I'm definitely going to clap on this, and this is like a really beautiful replica. And I think this is like really a nice moment to watch, Dr. Parekh receiving this memento from you. And I would like to thank you, So tell me, you came from India, you are from India, and you are into politics. So right now is the midst of 2024 elections is going on. So how are the preparations going on to support Modi ji's Ab Ki Baar 400 Par?
You see, this is a known fact. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has made India proud from the day one when he assumed office on 26th May 2014. Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, Clean India, Green India, Make in India, Strong India, diplomatically, militarily, emotionally, scientifically, and above all, we have arrived at the moon also. Under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he has evoked millions and millions of Indians, not only Indians, but all over the globe, the Pravasi Bharatiya, the non-resident Indians who look towards his leadership as a catalyst to modern India, to progressive India. And India is no more the land of snake charmers. India has fully developed itself into a flying mode. And this is the reason why Narendra Modi's charisma, first time 2014, second time 2019, and this time for the third time for the 11th year, which will sail the BJP, the Bharatiya Janata Party, the Indian People's Party under his leadership for another 5 years of good governance, which we called Ram Rajya Ki Parikalpana, in which the opposition has given a certain leverage according to the democratic traditions, as well as the BJP rolling its wrath through the ballot box, in which the people of India will give the final verdict, for which we are totally sure, ab ki baar, teesri baar aur 400 ke paar.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So now the question I want to ask is on you. You know, you are the global Bharat brand ambassador. Tell me, what initiatives are you undertaking to promote India and its image, brand image, everywhere in the world?
You see, I feel blessed that during the past many years, I visited 93 countries of the world. BJP is in my blood. It is in my soul. It cannot be evaporated from my soul, my blood, and myself. And I do whatever I could to invoke, to provoke, to engage, to talk with friends all over the globe that BJP is the one party with which you have a long destiny attached. If India has to progress, Narendra Modi, under the BJP umbrella, has again to come back. And what all good it has done, opening 50 crore Jan Dhan accounts in India, empowering the womanhood with Beti Bachao and Beti Padhao, opening toilets in small villages, towns, backward areas, so as to empower the womanhood and save their dignity of going and urinating in the open. And more than that, the Kisan, the agricultural farmers, more than 12 crores in their bank accounts. Every 3 times a year, rupees 2,000 is directly deposited as the subsidies to the agricultural sector. So what all he has done, I take it upon my responsibility as a swim sevak of the Bharatiya Janata Party, not as a global Bharat brand ambassador, which my friends always call me. I say Dr. Vijay Jolly is a Sangh swim sevak who got initiated with the BJP in 1980, when in our maiden convention, when BJP was born under the leadership of the then senior leader, Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee and L.K. Advani. I had the privilege of addressing that strong convention of 200,000 people in Bandra Reclamation Ground, and up till 2024, I visit various countries. I meet presidents, prime ministers, member parliaments, mayors, community leaders, religious leaders, social leaders, diplomats, lawyers, doctors, engineers. But I only talk one. BJP is the savior of modern India, Republic of India. And this is the reason why I have come today on this Gold TV, and through this Gold TV interview, I am again saying India has come off the great age. Today, India has emerged as the 5th largest economic superpower in the world, even surpassing Great Britain. And it is predicted that in a few years, India will reach to the momentum of being the 3rd largest economy. I have seen those times when even America, when even the Western countries would not shake hands with the then Chief Minister of Gujarat, Aayodhya Narendra Modi. I was the one gentleman in the capital talking, walking, engaging. Even the American ambassador and the American friends, if tomorrow BJP adopts Mr. Narendra Modi as its mascot, will you not engage with him? So this is a great time-consuming effort, and I love to be a foot soldier of the Bharatiya Janata Party, not within India, not in Delhi, but all over the globe, and I consider it to be a great blessing in disguise for me.
Since you have been, as you said, you have been traveling everywhere around the world. So tell me, what do you see as the key priorities for the Indian diaspora, and how do you plan to address them?
You see, zero level of tolerance for corruption. When non-resident Indians who have spread all over the globe in the adopted countries where they are doing good as doctors, as engineers, as ex-servicemen, as bureaucrats, as IT professionals, as scientists, the basic aspiration of them is that their motherland should progress, should develop, should be neat and clean. The law and order should be in control, and the people should be well educated. And this is the reason why the youngsters of India are yearning with the desire to put India on the global map, of course, with the decisive leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and no superpower, be it in our neighborhood, even China, could dare intrude into the Indian territories. The firm message, if Modi can shake hands with the Chinese president in Gujarat, he can also shake the PLA soldiers at the Indian LOCs, whether it was first in Doklam in Bhutan, where last week my Prime Minister has been profusely honored with the highest order of Galapu by the current government of Bhutan, led by its dynamic king, His Majesty Jigme Sigme Wangchuk. So these are the ethos with which India has emerged, and today when India landed its lunar mission on the moon, that showed the world how technologically, how educationally, how militarily India has come of the age of that land of great charmers. Today we are not the snake charmers. Today we teach the world. Today we impart education to the world. What are the basic tenets of good governance, which is called Ram Rajya under Narendra Modi.
Absolutely. So I also, while looking through your LinkedIn profile, I think I saw you have a Delhi study group. So what motivated you to have that group, and what are the objectives of having a group like that?
You see, 33 years ago, we initiated a group which of course has a certain political allegiance. But on that platform, what we cannot do politically, we do non-politically. We do philanthropic works. During the COVID pandemic, the Delhi Study Group and its eminent office bearers who constitute India's union ministers, member parliaments, mayors, bureaucrats, ex-army men, journalists, diplomats, we all combined together and we provided free ration and medicines to the downtrodden and the poor people in the capital. We organize international trips. We organize programs and symposiums and seminars of great relevance to Indian economy, to Indian welfare, as well as also touch basing the foreign friends and the foreign countries. And through that, I am so happy that the Delhi Study Group, as a non-governmental organization, which of course organized the Aayodhya Ram Mand Jala Abhishek, of course, with your benevolence, with your kind guidance, assistance in Ayodhya on 23rd April 2023, no one has collected the water of 156 countries, oceans and rivers for Aayodhya Ram Mandir. It was a collective effort. Though I am the president of the Daily Study Group, Dr. Vijay Jolly, but I always say I'm not one, I'm many. And those many all constitute the teamwork which ensures the success in political sphere, in social sphere, in philanthropic sphere, and in various spheres where we think we can certainly make a difference.
Wonderful. And you know, Dr. Vijay Jolly ji, we are running out of time, but I want to ask you this last question. You have any messages for the Indian diaspora over here?
My only message to the Indian diaspora is, we are proud of you. We love you. You have won laurels for Mother India. And this is again a testing time in the current moment of India's long cherished history. 2024 parliamentary elections, if once more, if you give a call to your friends, to your family members, to your colleagues way back in India who could exercise their electoral franchise from April till June, so that in June again Bharatiya Janata Party led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji becomes the Prime Minister, I think you will be doing the greatest duty to the mankind, to the history of India. And I have come over here not to invoke you, not to provoke you, but to say with folded hands, please vote for the Bharatiya Janata Party. This is my humble request, because this vote will be for a better India. This vote will be for your kids getting educated. This vote will be for developed surroundings from where you took your birth, and today all over the globe, wherever, in whatever way you are servicing the mankind, you will be contributing another yardstick to the development of Mother India, which is called Bharat हिंदुस्तान जिंदाबाद रहे, आप जिंदाबाद रहें, आप प्रोग्रेस करें और हम आपके साथ हाथ से हाथ मिलाकर देश की तरक्की में, देश की उन्नति में अपना योगदान दे सकें.
Well,
and I want to ask you, you have any messages, or what do you want to say?
yes, I, as a chairman of the Peripheral World Media and ITV Gold, we have kind of widespread audience throughout North America as well as the Caribbean countries. I really like to thank my dear friend, Mr. Vijay Jolly, who came all the way and especially came to visit our studio and kind of given us a great message from the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Let me tell you, as a part of the small contribution towards vikas and development done by Prime Minister Modi for last 10 years, ITV Gold and the Peripheral World Media is going to host now, from going now till end of the election time cycle, monthly or twice a month, a political talk shows where we are going to have expert from the USA, expert from the India, as well as expert from the NRI community. And the whole idea is to make all the diaspora appreciate how great work Prime Minister has done in last 10 years and brought the kind of India into the world stage, become a kind of one of the world leader, and we must support Prime Minister's next election and make sure that BJP and the Prime Minister will take the Sapath oath in the month of June, and after that we are planning to do on ITV every month Man Ki Baat recording or to the live audience here, so they can understand the great initiative and the great plan or plans of Prime Minister Modi to development of the India. So really, I'm very privileged and proud to say that we are a part of the this upcoming election, and we are all this Indian diaspora, I can tell very confidently, will support the BJP, and by supporting BJP from here, I'm sure that 10 more times of the Indian voters will vote for BJP. So God bless India. God bless our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Bhai Modi, and God bless Indian American. Jai Hind.
And also we have with us very, very prominent community leader, that is Pramod Bhagat ji, who is here, and I am sure he has come with Dr. Vijay Jolly ji, and you also, I know, want to say something. Please go ahead.
Well, what I'm going to say is ITV Gold and Dr. Padma Shri Sudhir Parikh ji, always jolly. But what I know, last 22 decades, I know what the Jolly ji, what the great work he is doing for the country as a Indian diaspora. From the Indian diaspora, what do we want to say all our friends, families? I know that the way zero tolerance policy for the bhrashtachar, corruption, and please vote for Honorable PM, for BJP. It's a very important to India get a developed country. Because we are not thinking for 29, we are thinking for 47. Because that is the future of our kids, our families, and our ancestors, and our upcoming generation, where we left behind. We wanted to be, they get the happy life in India. Because I know that a lot of things going on, lot of negative perceptions is going on this media. So we aware of these all kind of gossips, focused, call to your families and friends, and do our work, because vote में शक्ति है, और उस वोट से हम भारत के भाग विधाता हैं. और हम NRI, मुझे याद है 2014 में जिस तरफ से हमने भारत के लिए एक महायज्ञ किया था कि भारत को ऐसा प्रधानमंत्री मिले जो भारत के लिए हो, हमने 24 में किया था, 29 में भी करेंगे. हम पर्सन की पूजा नहीं करते, हम थॉट्स की पूजा करते हैं, वैल्यूज़ की पूजा करते हैं. कल कोई दूसरा भी होगा, हम उसके लिए भी वही करेंगे. और हम फिर से कर रहे हैं, और हम परमात्मा से यही कहते हैं, हे प्रभु, हमारे भारत पे किसी भारत के दुश्मनों की नज़र ना लगे. बाहर से जो ये गलत, मतलब जो लोग भारत के एंटी भारतीय लोग हैं, उनकी भागावे में ना आए. और हम यहाँ से अपने सारे डायस्पोरा के मित्र, ईस्ट कोस्ट, वेस्ट कोस्ट, मिड वेस्ट, आप लोग जिस तरह से इस पूजा में, इस महायज्ञ में अपनी जो छोटी छोटी आहुति ठीक गिलहरी की तरह डाल रहे हैं, उस तरह से आप डालते रहें, परिवार को कनेक्ट करते रहें, और मिल करके भारत को डेवलप्ड कंट्री बनाना है. भारत को थर्ड इकॉनमी, अभी फिफ्थ से थर्ड की तरफ ले चलना है. और पता है, हमेशा प्रभु राम, हमारे हनुमान जी की चर्चा कम करते हैं, हमारे गिलहरी की चर्चा हमेशा होती है. तो हम वो डायस्पोरा के गिलहरी हैं जो हम अपने काम को लगन से करें. और यही सबसे विनम्र और सबसे प्रार्थना है कि डोंट मिस इट. दिस इज अवर 2 months. वी हैव टू मेक अ डिफरेंस एंड इम्प्रेशन फ्रॉम ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड ऑफ अवर इंडियन डायस्पोरा टू convey the message, inspire our people to go and vote for BJP, because BJP is my Atma, BJP is my blood, soul, whole our life is dedicated for the BJP.
विश्व भर के अंदर जिस प्रकार की मान्यताएं हैं, थॉट प्रोसेसेस हैं, मुझे जानकर बड़ी खुशी होती है. चाहे मैं मंदिर में जाऊं, चाहे गिरजाघर में जाऊं, चाहे किसी भी धर्म के अनुयायी से मिलूं, चाहे वो इंडियन हो या नॉन इंडियन हो, इंडिया इज डेवलपिंग. India is on the path of progression. Indians are the best doctors. India has assumed the presidency of G20 nations. India is one of the superpowers which is heard with great dedication and attention by the other global superpowers. But more than that, India is a democratic nation under the dynamic leadership of my leader, Narendra Damodar Das Modi. I am proud that I am a swamsevak of Bharat, and I do expect our global non-resident Indians who are doing at their best all over the globe in the various capacities to join hands together. And as Dr. Sudhir Parikh said very aptly, we should all join hands together to make India proud and elect Prime Minister Narendra Modi for the third time in the 2024 Indian parliamentary elections. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.